Gosh, now, what was I gonna do? I need to, a tripod, got the camera, got the mics. Oh, there you are. We've got another medium SUV because there's a trillion of them at the moment, and this is the 2026 Kia Sportage Hybrid SX front-wheel drive.
Yes.
In some order, that's correct.
Yeah,
I think. You've been living with it for a couple of days.
I have. So I've been driving it in and around the city, swapped it out for my X-Trail effectively. And yeah, today we're going to go through what we do like, what we don't like about the car. And then we're going to, at the end, give a verdict on whether or not we would recommend the Kia Sportage SX front-wheel drive thing to our friends and family.
See if Grandma would actually want to drive it. I think it's my turn to drive now, yeah? Okay, you can take the passenger seat. We are in the Sportage Hybrid, with the Sportage Hybrid, and you've been spending the last few days in it. I admittedly have been in our other vehicle the last few days, but I've also driven this before. I've driven this platform before, not this particular update, and the hybrid type that's in here, so I'm somewhat familiar with it. First impressions with it now, after not being in one for a year or so, it's very familiar. It drives well, steering's light, it's not offensive. It kind of reminds me of a RAV, but a very different transmission. Great room, easy to see out of. Like, just a nice little SUV. Got some pep as well. But you've been actually living with it a bit. What have you found?
Yeah, so I jumped straight out of my car, which is a 2021 X-Trail, into this.
It's very comparable.
And yeah, so I've kind of got that as the benchmark for me, of what to compare against. And it drives a lot nicer. It's obviously only done 9,000 Ks. My car's done 70,000 Ks, and it's not 5 years old. But it's good. It's great. It's a nice car. It drives really well. I like that it's designed for Australian conditions. The suspension's got a nice bit of travel to it.
It's very true.
But it drives like a mid-size SUV, right? They're all much of a muchness, and it does everything well. It's capable and adequate, as Rolls-Royce would say.
Yes, yeah. They do love something adequate. Now, that's a good point about the mid-size SUV segment. It's incredibly competitive, the mid-size SUV. There's a trillion of them, and none of them are crap, if I'm honest. Like, I haven't driven a crap one. There's definitely ones that are better than others, but there's no absolute shit option that I've driven so far. But this is a bit of an aging platform. This has been around for at least 6 or 7 years. I remember when this platform came out, and it's using tech that's a bit older as well. So it's a 1.6 liter turbo engine. It's a 4-cylinder. It's a hybrid system, but the motor's inside the transmission. It's not separately beside the transmission or on the rear axle or anything funky like that. It's pretty well enclosed, just like BMW and the other using the ZF box. But it doesn't have that sort of output. So it's 200 horsepower. I'll put the kilowatts on the screen because I can't do the conversion from Freedom numbers. 300 and something newton meters of torque. So it's actually pretty punchy.
But it's fast enough. You're not winning races, but you're not holding people up either, right?
No, that's true. I mean, when you buy a car like this is designed to be like a daily driver, take the kids to school in, take the dogs around. It's not supposed to be anything spectacularly quick. No. But it definitely is peppy enough.
It's everything. It doesn't do anything surprising. It doesn't offend me. The suspension's nicely damped. Driving dynamics wise, it's better than my X-Trail, and it works. It's a good car. I know we've spoken about this before, but I think the RAV4 platform is better in terms of the hybrid function. It's just a bit more intuitive.
Smoother.
Yeah, you can one pedal drive a little bit more easily than you can with this.
Yeah, that's true.
But I do find that if you are going to use the regenerative braking, put it on automatic and just drive it like a normal car. Now that sounds silly, I know, but with this, just use the brakes and then let it figure out how much regenerative braking to use. That was the big takeaway.
It doesn't feel like the RAV. Doesn't feel like some of the other products like e-Power, Nissan's, Mitsubishi's, PHEV, which is very different to begin with. And that's because of where the motor is. So the electric motor in this car is actually on the input shaft, or output shaft rather, or in the transmission. And that tech they've been using for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Literally put an electronic ring around the transmissions back in like the 2010s.
So we have the electrified ring and an electrified shaft in the Kia.
Apparently, yes.
Okay.
And historically speaking, that is the case.
Yeah.
And this one, it is a traditional 6-speed automatic. It used to be a dual clutch before. So yeah, there is at somewhere inside this transmission an electrified shaft.
Okay.
That does most definitely exist.
And if that's what you're into, that's what you're into.
Look, $20 is $20, and my 20s were short.
Fuel economy wise, it's been way better than my X-Trail. Not quite as good as the Toyota platform again.
For the last few days, we've averaged, or I guess you've averaged 5.8 liters per 100K according to the computer, which is pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. It is good. But it's not as good. I had a RAV4 for about 3 or 4 months, and it was sitting around 4.4, 4.5.
Yeah, and that wasn't the Prime. That was just the normal RAV Hybrid.
That was a RAV Hybrid GXL.
And
I'm going to get car journo here though a little bit, which is the RAV4 has no soul.
No, none, nothing. Not even a good noise. It's just like it's paper.
Yeah.
Don't get me on my high horse about Toyota and the way they make paper on wheels. Like it does my head in.
It's fine. It's always going to work. You're going to be able to fix it. It's just is what it is.
But so is Kia. Like Kia and Hyundai, the Korean twins, don't have a bad reputation.
No, definitely not.
They've got a great warranty. They've got great service histories. Every brand's had things here and there. You know, that's just part of making cars.
Yeah, in England, we wouldn't. You're not even looking at a RAV4. You're buying a Kia.
So I've had a bit of a drive. I've looked at the car pretty hard. What do you think of the interior?
Overall,
I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nicely
Design-wise,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like the screens. I like this other screen, and we banged that to death. Leather in steering wheel is nice. I'm not 100% sold on the steering wheel.
I like the shape.
You did say that. When I first got in, I said to you, I don't like it.
Yeah, I was like, no, you gotta drive it. It's nice.
I'm coming around. It's not my favourite, but it's still, it doesn't offend me anymore.
No, I like the shape. I like it. And drive my buttons in the right place. The buttons in the right place. I agree. This infotainment screen, control screen below the main infotainment screen is so smart the way they've set it up with the dual purpose. Like when I first got in, I was like, oh, where are the aircon controls? Then I accidentally hit the button and they were there, and it's just beautifully created. I do wish it was clear what it does, because when I first got in the car, I didn't understand what it was doing, but it's so smart. Material-wise, I think the middle of the car in this spec, being the mid-spec car, is fine. I think the screens are fine. I hate the door cards. I hate the plastics down low. Like, this shouldn't make that noise. I'm gonna put my arm on that. We drove the car 10 minutes, my elbow was sore. It's not appropriate. But everything else is fine for this $43,000 mid-spec hybrid. It's inoffensive. And I think it actually looks well. Everything falls to place properly. Plenty of storage, tons of space. Yeah, I think it's good. I have no qualms with it besides the weenus destroyer.
The seat, it's okay. No, it's not bad. It's not good.
They're base seat, yeah. They're pretty basic.
The thing I love though, the headrest it's got like a nice cushion there. It's really good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you should get some close-ups of us doing this.
When you're it's gonna look good. When your hybrid whips your head back, you know.
Yeah.
But what about the space in the back?
Loads of space.
So much space at the back.
Space in the car is fantastic. You got a nice glass house too. There's lots of glass around.
Easy to see out of. Easy to park.
It's easy to see out of. I did notice when I was looking in the mirror. That was just a little point to mention. This is really splitting hairs now. I couldn't see loads out of the back, and I only noticed it when I was using the rearview mirror on the highway. I could see it.
There's a narrow aperture out the back. That's a fair point.
It wasn't bad, and we are splitting hairs. I've been in way worse cars, but it did catch my eye to be like, oh, I can't quite see that.
And to your point, yeah, despite the narrow rear glass, everything else is just as good. You can see down the bonnet, and you know, I'm not sitting super high. I typically sit quite low in the car because I like to, and quite close. Plenty of adjustability. Yeah, I think overall the exterior the interior rather is good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. That's exactly how I describe it. This is the highlight. This is the low light.
So here's the big pieces though. Top 5 things on this car. So what's your tops for the Sportage we have?
So top 5, center console is great. I love the infotainment system, and the screen underneath is
cool.
brilliant. Just a quick side note on that. I would like the upgraded screen because I like the way it's set out, but it just needs to be configured a little bit. It's not
I agree
quite
with that.
how I'd want it. Dynamic AC, so that's one. Boot and just general space is incredible. I love the space of the car. They've made really good use of it. This to me is the perfect size car, mid-size SUV. You can get the kids in it if you've got dogs, camping, whatever you want to do. Sound system's pretty good too. I liked that. It wasn't an outstanding feature, but it was one of my favourite things.
For the price point, it's actually pretty good. I would agree.
It's not bad. And overall build quality would be my number 4.
Yeah.
So just the quality and how everything's screwed together. It's not squeaking or rattling anywhere. I've never been in a Kia before, driven one or had one for a few days, and I really appreciate how well the thing is screwed together.
What do you hate?
I wouldn't say
the door card, obviously.
Yes. That actually
door card is like that's like 3 of them.
Yeah. That to me, I can't do this. Like, this is not okay. That is a hate. Other things, look, it isn't quite as good to drive as the RAV4 and the Hybrid. And
the RAV is a high bar.
But that to me, that puts me off because I think I'll just buy the RAV. One pedal driving, I dislike it. It's not optimized correctly.
It's not the correct use of electrified shaft.
No. Once they optimize the electrification of the shaft, then I think that's a good one. The bongs, I can't with the
beeps
bongs.
and the bongs.
There's too many bongs, there's too many beeps. And then the other thing is a really small detail, right? So we're going to need to get some B-roll footage of this. This door here, the split window.
Oh yeah.
And I know why it's there because Lee explained why.
Yeah.
But I just don't like it. I think why can't you give me one big window? Like, why do I have to have this little baby window here?
Yeah. And for viewers at home, platforms are often shared. This is shared with the Tucson. I am going to hypothesize that because that's where the wing mirror is in the Tucson, that's there because in the Tucson platform, that's where the mirror would be.
Yeah.
And that's probably why they would share the door card. But yeah, it is a bit odd. It looks a bit strange. And I honestly didn't notice it until you pointed it out.
No, it's I didn't notice it until I did. Now I can't not see it.
Yeah,
now I just keep seeing this line here all the time.
Yes, like when EV4s birth Tasmans.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Alrighty, so we've got 5 things we like about this car, 5 things we don't like about this car. But the question is, would you actually recommend this car?
A Sportage, yes, not this spec.
Okay, why is that?
For me, it has to be the GT line for the reasons that we said. And I know it sounds so silly to be splitting hairs on a elbow about the door card.
Yeah.
But when this is a really competitive segment, the medium SUV segment, these are the things that make the difference between are you going to buy that car or not.
Exactly, and I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. If I was going to have a Sportage, I would definitely have the GT line because of the bloody hurting elbow. Like 2026, surely we can put something there, right? And I have recommended these cars before. I think they're phenomenal machines. I think Kia does a good job with these platforms. They're, despite the cheapskate moments they have, they're probably one of the better options in the landscape. And you're right, medium SUV is ridiculously competitive, and there's a car for everybody. So if you have a weenus that doesn't get sore, then sure, buy the mid-spec Sportage. But if you want more comfort, get the GT line, I think is what we're saying.
Yeah, I think so. It has to be. It looks really good. In summary, definitely buy one. I would recommend one. It's got to be the GT. I love this screen. This screen, I actually have a list for this. So
You have a list, okay. Pause for list. This is the joys of filming, ladies and gentlemen. We forget what we were going to say, or we make ssure that we write it down so we do say it properly.
Can you put some lift music over this bit?
The Jeopardy theme song.
Okay.
Not on